Hey guys, this is Charlie from Charlie's Awesome World of Adventures, and Merry Christmas, everyone. And I know this day's comes around faster every year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so far, I'm having a good day. And my day will be even better once I finish the 12 Days of Christmas with the recent animated Netflix film, That Christmas. It's basically an anthology about different stories that happen in this town. And I wanted to know, honestly, were basically everything that can go wrong on at Christmas time in that town and does go wrong. And our brave and unfortunate heroes must put up with those struggles to get through to Christmas Day, or Santa uses magic to try help them out. So I was quite interested when I first heard about this movie, mainly as it was going to be coming to us from Locksmith Animation, the same studio that did Ron's Gone Wrong a few years ago. And honestly, I really loved that film. Sure, it wasn't one of the best movies of that year, but it was still a charming and enjoyable full animated feature on its own. Um, so I was quite excited to see what Locksmith and Netflix had in store for us. And honestly, yeah, I found myself a new Christmas favourite. I don't know if this is the best Christmas film I've seen, but it is definitely one of them. So let's start with the characters. Because as this is an anthology, the film does focus on many different characters. Because luckily, the film does do a good job at balancing each of their screen time and to make sure they've got all the right amount. And as there's quite a lot of characters, I'm going to quickly speed through them as I don't want this review to go on for too long. But anyways, first we have that Annie, the young kid who's new to Wellington, obviously. Anne is trying to fit it in even with mostly being alone while his dad is often absent. So Anne's mum is usually overworked. However, he is still a good kid and does try to build up his confidence to talk or to his love interest as Sam. Speaking of the girl, Sam is the anxious twin, and that's always was worried about her twin sister Charlie, a mischievous, little kid, who often does stuff of naughty, which makes Sam worried that she'll end up on the naughty list. However, as the film will go on, there's a nice twist within that arc which I really like. I am amazed it's that and how enjoyable. Oh, there's that, and you have Everly, the girl that longs to be a director and has to look after all her cousins and siblings things on Christmas Day, while her parents are absent in the van and because of the terrible storm on their way back from a wedding. And as for other characters, well, their roles aren't huge. They did make the most of what they got, including Dan and his mum still trying her best to be with her son, and Miss Trapper, but who seems like the headmistress, just but us is actually someone that earns for company during the holidays. And of course, also you have Santa, who along with one of his reindeers, Dasher, tries to solve all the problems within Wellington and on sea, make sure or that everyone has a very Merry Christmas. Granted, a big problem with the characters is that sometimes it can focus way too much on some than others, but for the most part, the film does do a good job at balancing the screen time and making sure everyone has a chance to shine. Next next there's the story. As this is an anthology, it's hard to say if there's like one proper story. In fact, there are like a few stories mixed in. And you've got Danny's story, or where it deals with his loneliness and getting for company from one of his parents during the holidays. You've got Sam and Arlie's player, where Sam will use that Charlie so no, or he actually might end up on Santa's naughty list. You've got better. And he trying to look after all her siblings and cousins, while there's another plot along with her parents being trapped in the storm. And Santa finds his way to be mixed with in all of them. Honestly, it does feel like from that the film would be a mess, like trying to focus on one too many plot lines. I'll admit at first it did feel a little bit jumbled to me, and there were some plot lines where I felt like they could have cut down, especially with the parents in the back, and where I felt like theirs went on for way longer than he needed to. But honestly, I think these stories are really nice. Each one of them is quite enjoyable, and while some of them might seem basic, they do offer a lot of heart. This is especially the case with Danny's plotline, and where there is a lot of heart and emotion. That can be sweet. Also, so the film does a good job at connecting all these stories. He's making it feel like one big feature. Sure, there are some that do feel a bit out of place, but they all come together for near the end. And when the finale combines each of their plot line, to make a solid and strong finale, they bring all the characters in that town closer together. But it's also worth noting that the film does try to offer a lot of humour. And I was surprised to find that this film was really funny. There were lots of jokes that had me laughing. And I did find them to be quite funny. Maybe not the funniest movie of the year, but the humour was good for what it was. And then there is the animation. Locksmith already did a good job with the animation in Ron's Gone Wrong, but I think they really improved on it when it comes to That Christmas. As one thing I admire about Locksmith is the designs. Not mainly with the characters, although they do have a nice design, but at the main town, feeling like a British town near the seaside, I'm surrounded by Christmas time. And as a Brit myself, I can say the town looks accurate, but the weather not so much. Seriously wet. In my part of Britain, we never have snow at Christmas. If we do have snow, it's usually in January. But anyways, another thing I really like is the character animation. They are simple and down to earth. But I do feel like it works really well to the film's advantage to have more realistic looking animated feature. But the true animation star of this movie would have to be Santa himself. Not just by his design, but the technology. In a way, it's a mix between the old-fashioned Santa with a little bit of new modern technology that you'd find nowadays. It's giving a nice fresh update. It's still carry old Christmas traditions, but it is mixing something new in as well. And the scenes with him and Dasher flying in the sleigh, it can be quite creative. I'll even give credit to some scenes during the blizzard, so where they can make the most of how dangerous weather like that can be. So overall, I knew Locksmith would be a good animation studio, even when I saw Ron's Gone Wrong. But after this film, I think they proved to me that they have the potential to be a great one. That Christmas is probably one of the best Christmas movies you can find on Netflix this year. Well, it does. I struggle at times to balance all its plot lines together. It more than makes up for it with a solid and enjoyable story, or great animation, likable characters, there's has great voice acting and a lovely music score. Or I would highly recommend and this to fans of Christmas movies. And I think animation fans will enjoy this as a new animated Christmas film to watch yearly. That was definitely a crazy Christmas, but that was also a really good one as well. And that's why I'm giving each a solid 9 out of 10. And that will conclude the 12 Days of Christmas for 2024. Thank you so much for watching. And don't worry, I've still got videos planned for the rest of the month. I've still got a lot of reviews I want to do. And I do want to try my best as to review as many movies released this year as possible before New Year's Eve. I'll be doing my top 10 worst films of the year and my top 20 best films. Yeah, there were so many amazing films released this year that I thought it would be for films 2011 to be classed as honourable mentions. So that's why this year, it's the top 20 best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Merry Christmas and I will see you next time. Bye!